Goosecast gamers. This is episode 93 of the Overkill Podcast. We are trying something a little different this time. Just going to go over some quickie little subjects here. And we'll see how it turns out. We're going to try it a little differently. Yeah, I guess let's get into it.
I think, we're just going to kind of go over our kind of one big subject for the podcasting, but go over like multiple areas, I guess, of that subject.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah. So this week we're just kind of talking about the games industry as a whole and like our kind of little bit of our complaints about it. I do think we will have some positive a little bit here with it, but I guess we'll start off with like a game that me and Meta, we need to play more. We just haven't played a lot of it recently, but Tekken 8. People are kind of talking about the DLC. A lot of it has gotten negative reviews.
This is true.
And to be honest, it's compared to Tekken 7, I think there was like 6 characters per fighter pass, and now there's only 4 for the first and the second. So you're basically paying the same price, but you're getting, less character. You know what I mean? I wish we played the game more.
Yeah, I mean, this is kind of a common trend I think we're seeing in the industry overall is releasing. I mean, this has been going on for a long time. I think you can go all the way back to Call of Duty as good examples, even though they change things every year. I think you're starting to see. I'm definitely getting tired of it. I know we both kind of are. Of this trend of like, well, just release the same game but with a new number on it and literally change nothing. And that's kind of how I felt about the more recent like Modern Warfare series for COD, and it's definitely a case with Tekken, but maybe I'm smoking something on that.
Yeah. It's also worthwhile to note that 6 of the 8 characters have been returning characters from Tekken 7 or a previous Tekken game. And so it's just like they could have just had them in the base roster.
Right.
But instead they sold them as DLC. And it's like they're not even new characters. I mean, maybe they have a couple new moves here and there. Because they always do that whenever they bring back characters. They usually add a couple moves. Mm-hmm. But
we call that epic recycled content.
Yeah, and then on top of that, I mean, as a game, I feel like Tekken 8 relies too much on like the heat mechanic and giving like less skilled players at least a chance of winning. I think the heat mechanic was sort of one of those things that at first I thought it was cool, but I think as the game's gone on, I think it's a mechanic that shouldn't be there. Because it even, I think it amplifies with rage too. So it's like if you're losing the match, you use your heat meter. Now you're basically like, I think, doubling your damage almost.
Yeah, I mean, I think it definitely favors that. That's another trend you're seeing is a lot of games implementing features that make it, I don't want to say super easy, but make it a lot easier to be generally bad and still beat up players that know what they're doing more effectively. But I guess in a game like Tekken, it's not quite as bad because of, the skill gap can be pretty big.
Yeah. And you obviously still need to know like your character's move list and how to combo and whatnot, but like I feel like they've even made like the combos easier and just the execution in general a lot easier.
Yeah, and I guess if we can go ahead and tie this into the next. I mean, these games like Tekken 8, these games like 7 even, they just seem to love charging more for the same thing. And, I don't remember the exact cost difference between the two games, but I'm pretty sure Tekken 7 was a $60 game, was it not?
Yeah, I believe it was $60.
And now we're all the way up to 80 or 70 for the 8?
70.
70,
Yeah.
and then that's the DLC is at least the same cost. I believe it was 40 before as well. And this kind of ties into the Switch 2 because I finally got one. I've been playing Donkey Kong Bonanza, thanks to our boy Kirby here. And something I've been noticing, and this is like a trend I think that Nintendo's kind of pushing, which I guess I prefer over the more recent trend, is so the games are more expensive. They're the same cost if they're an old game. So, like, if you take Animal Crossing, which was $60, it still is $60. But the difference is now you can pay for a $5 DLC that's, like, for the Switch, too. And you see that with Zeldas, both the Zeldas. That seem to have been their plan. Which I guess I kind of prefer that method. At least you're getting something for the increased cost instead of just an increased cost just to release the same game again. But maybe that's a wild one as well.
Yeah, and I also feel like it, to me at least, with the game upgrades, is you do get them if you pay the like extra subscription fee.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's like I think the pricing is like it's like 50 compared to the $20 one.
Right, and I think people
they did increase the price for the online, which I think is expected.
Yeah, and I think part of the issue is I think people expect a lot from Nintendo, but I mean Xbox and even PlayStation, they charge you, if you want to talk about inflation costs, we're talking about expensive games, is Xbox has their Xbox Live now. PlayStation has the Xbox Game Pass, which you have to pay for to get Xbox Live. And then they've got PlayStation has the PlayStation Plus Pass. So essentially, and those are like $10 to $15 minimum a month. And Nintendo is a one-time $50 or one-time $20 fee. To me, I mean that's about the cost of admission, like overall.
Yeah, for a year. Yeah, for a year of PSN, it's $60 still. Well, wait.
Is it?
For Essential, it says 80.
Okay.
That is crazy, bro.
But I don't think you can even get Xbox Live independently anymore, can you?
No, you have to pay sub to the Game Pass now to get Live, which is epic.
Yeah, I see. Apparently, some people have gone around and they've found a way. Oh, that was 2 years ago, though. But you could go back to your old Xbox Gold that you used to buy, and you can essentially repurchase it. But I think they've since patched that. So, yeah, there you go. You have to do Game Pass. But, yeah, I mean, and then something I guess I want to take this conversation here is a lot of these games that I've been looking at, there are games that I have sold over the years for the Switch 2 that I always wanted to get, just re-get digitally or just get rid of. Like a lot of the Pokemon games, for example, I actually sold back to GameStop because I just wanted or needed like $20. I was like, well, I'm just going to sell this game I don't even play or want, or no one that I know wants. And, I take it to GameStop, get like $15 for a game I paid $60 for, which is not a good deal. And I'd go buy whatever else I want with it. But I'm going back on the store and I'm looking at these games again, and it's like, and comparing it to the newer versions of like Pokemon, and I'm like, man, even Nintendo's kind of screwing me here with these expensive games. Everything's not 60 anymore. It's like 80, 90, $100. I'm like, what the hell is going on? And they'll give you a deal if you're willing to spend a lot. Like for the newer Pokemon games, if you buy the version that comes with both, they give them to you for $120 for both. So that is kind of their way of being like, well, you can still get it for $60 if you buy the same game twice, if that's your thing.
Yeah, and there's one thing to it. I think they're getting rid of this, but there was a program where you could get it was a voucher program Where I think if you paid for both 2 games, you could, if they were both 60, you could get them for 100, or if one was 50 and the other was 60, you could get it for 90 for both.
Oh, I didn't even know
They're
that was a
actually
thing.
they're getting rid of that system though. I think it's either this year or next year sometime. Then
I didn't even know
and
that
you
was
can only
real.
do it with you can only do it with Switch One games, which sucks. But yeah, I don't know. I personally don't mind the game increase prices, at least particularly with Nintendo, because I feel like they always deliver a good product, and if it's high quality enough, to me the price difference doesn't matter as much. Whereas like I feel like with a lot of the PlayStation games and the Xbox and PC games, whenever they like increase the price, you basically get like the same game or less. And I mean, nowadays especially, it's even less quality. So it's
No, I
yeah,
actually agree.
yeah,
I just like to dog on Nintendo because to me, Nintendo is still the I guess the baseline.
yeah,
They're still the most generous. Like, they still do old-fashioned DLC where you can literally just buy the DLC and have it. They're not like these newer companies where you have to subscribe to get the DLC, or like there is going to be DLC, but there's going to be 5,000 microtransactions to make up for it. That is one thing that should be commended is here's a game, here's more content, pay for extra content, but there's not going to be 500 microtransactions in the store.
yeah. And there was one guy at my work who was like debating me about this, and I was like, one thing Nintendo's never done is they've never done a battle pass.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't think they would ever do that. And they always, whenever they do DLC, they give you what it is, when it's gonna come out, and they give you the price, and that's all you have to buy. The only thing that is really scummy is like their mobile games, but often, I mean, their mobile games are all free to play, so I think I kind of give them a pass on that, because they're mobile games. Who cares, right?
Right.
But we'll see. I think Nintendo might start doing that stuff in their home games eventually.
I think you're right. But for now, I guess we're safe.
Yeah. I guess speaking of Nintendo, me and Meta, we're really excited for the upcoming Kirby Air Riders game.
Yeah, I guess we should talk about this, huh?
Yeah, we haven't. I thought it was coming out a lot earlier than it was, but apparently it's coming out on the 20th. But you do get to, if you have I think the Ultra Edition, or I guess no, I guess you just have to have Nintendo Switch Online. You can get a global test ride event where you get a online download, and this will take place on November 9th. Or November 8th and 9th, and November 15th and 16th, before the game comes out.
And how do you get access to that? You just pre-order, or what? What are you doing?
I think you just have to have Nintendo Switch Online. So,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Well, there you go. I'm super excited for it. It looks like fun. I mean, I know I never dreamed that Air Riders would ever get a sequel. I kind of thought it was a forgotten about franchise in its entirety. I think you assume the same.
Yeah, but to be fair, I do know Kirby recently has been getting a lot of love. He's gotten, I think he had that game in 2018, and then he also had the Forgotten Realm game recently. Let me think of that name. What is it called? Well, there's Kirby Forgotten Dream. Forgotten Dreamland, is that what it is? I don't know.
He doesn't know.
Also, I don't know. Have you ever played the Kirby N64 game?
I've not.
Oh, it is such a meme, bro.
Is it?
It is rough.
Okay.
Yeah, dude.
I have
Here we
not.
go. Kirby Star Allies. That's what I was thinking of.
Okay.
And then Kirby Forgotten Land. There you go.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, the Kirby games have been popping off recently. Is there anything from this direct that you found out that you really think is worth mentioning, or is it just the access?
Just the access, I think, and also we just kind of, I guess, we get more of like how you unlock stuff. Like I guess, the more miles you drive, you can acquire more customizable accessories with it.
Okay.
Machine decorations, licensed decorations, and music tracks. So
Now this
yeah,
is epic.
I hope the game has a lot of progression with it, but stuff to see.
We will. I guess it's time we talk about one of the biggest things I think that's plagued this industry, and I think it's ruined things like the was that Modern Warfare 3 Zombies, where they tried to make it into a battle royale extraction type shooter thing. I guess just an extraction shooter.
Yeah.
Why is everyone obsessed with making these battle royale games? I mean, I don't even know how old the genre is. Is it 10 years old at this point? It's pretty old.
Yeah, I don't know.
I feel like at least.
What would be considered the first battle royale game?
PUBG?
H1Z1?
Oh, H1Z1, I guess? Yeah.
Maybe? Or like DayZ, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I guess DayZ. I would say H1Z1.
Okay, I might say DayZ, but I mean H1Z1 definitely has more of the like features of the modern ones today.
Which I think it came out like 2014, 2015. So
yeah,
it's like a 10-year-old genre. Obviously, it was popularized by Fortnite, but I just wanted to bring this up as a topic because the new Battlefield Battle Royale came out, and people have been swaying about it, and people have loved it. And I played like one match, and to be honest, it's just trying to be Warzone. You have plates, you have you have like the classic Battlefield stuff. It's weird because you can play medic and throw down an ammo crate / health crate, and it's like, I don't know, it's trying to be both like team play oriented, but at the same time it's just Battlefield mechanics in a battle royale, which is weird. And there's like almost no vehicles on the map, at least from what I played. Which it's just odd.
Yeah, super fucking odd.
It's like that's not what I play Battlefield for. I don't know why they are obsessed with making a battle royale, but
what do you mean? Everyone has to have a battle royale.
Yeah, I know. I just want the trend to die at this point. There needs to be something either new, or you just keep the game what the game always was,
Yeah, I have to agree. I don't even know what they're cooking on here. At some point, do you think anyone is ever getting sick of this genre or what?
No, there are just some people who like the randomness factor of it. Every time you jump into the map, you have a random chance of winning or losing as soon as you drop in. I guess I can understand and I can see like the fun in that, but to me, it's just not it.
Yeah, it's just not there. I don't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I guess one of these games that has come out recently is called Arc Raiders. It's a extraction shooter from the people who made the finals, which I believe the finals is shutting down soon.
Yep.
If I remember correctly. So they've moved on to a new grift, and that is selling Arc Raiders for $40.
Amazing.
Not a free to play game, but I'm sure it's gonna have monetization in it. $60 if you want the deluxe edition.
Deluxe.
That okay. Yeah, you get Raider token. Yeah, this game's gonna have monetization out the wazoo. That is crazy work. But yeah, apparently people like it. I didn't get to play the playtest or the beta or whatever they had, because I saw the game and I looked at who made it and I was like, okay, yeah, I'm not gonna like it.
Nah. Nope. Yeah, I remember the finals. I actually was. It's funny you mentioned this. We got these show notes together, which I think this format's actually working out pretty good for us. And I was just going through this trailer, and I'm like, man, this just does not appeal to me at all, man. I don't know.
To me, it feels like it's trying to be like Star Wars and Anthem.
Yeah.
And all the live servicey style games. Futuristic, so that way there's no like setting that they have to stick to in terms of the cosmetics, you know?
Yeah, there's no setting they have to stick to, and they can also have these like wild mech things that hunt you. That's what it seems like their MO is. I think I've been talking too much today.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can basically do whatever they want, and none of it matters, because what do you got to say about it? It looks like it's post-apocalyptic or something, where you're like fighting, I guess, government mechs or like a company's mechs. I'm not 100% certain.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. This just looks so Middington.
Yeah, and on top of that, it's another extraction battle royale shooter. Like, bro, we don't need another one.
Are you sure? You sure you don't want 20 more?
No. No, I want a billion more. No.
Oh, there you go.
I want so many that the genre fails, dude.
Good, perfect. I think it kind of already is in most cases. I think the genre has moved on from independent extraction shooter battle royales. I think it's moved on to more, side modes for games.
Yeah, and I also think one thing too is like the genre already has like established games, right? You have Fortnite, you have Apex, you have Warzone. Those are like the big three in the genre. And it's like you have to, whenever you make a battle royale, you have to be competing with those three and taking their audience away. And their audience is already like so established that I feel like there's no point in trying. But
yeah, pretty much.
Who knows?
Pretty much. I mean, it looks nice. It probably is not going to run well. Yeah. I don't know. It's tragic we never had PCs really whenever DayZ was a thing, because that was a game I always wanted to get into. That just seemed like classic fun. So I had the same vibe too.
Yeah.
Okay. Well. Yeah. I guess we have this final note here that says appealing to everyone means you appeal to no one. And that's really how I feel with this game that I'm looking at right now. If y'all want to look it up, it's Arc Raiders. Again, man, I don't know, man. It's like generic dystopian sci-fi. Okay. I don't know how many people care or will care. Since no one cared about the finals, I don't know. It just seems like that company does not have any clue how to make a game appealing.
Yeah, I think it's kind of like the same thing that happened with like Concord, where it's like they tried to make a game where it was all about all the different, diversities or whatever, and they tried to appeal to everyone, and it failed. I feel like that's kind of the same vibe that I get from Arc Raiders.
Yeah, 1,000%.
I don't think they're like woke or whatever. I just think it's, that's just kind of the vibe I get.
Yeah, it's like everyone is so indistinguishable from each other. I mean, yeah, they're different races and different like genders and heights and everything, but honestly, they all look like the same, character archetype. Like nothing distinguishes them apart at all. So
yeah.
Yeah, wow. What kind of apathy is that?
Wow.
Yeah. Well, I think this new format worked out a little better. It seemed a little more smoother. So, if y'all liked it, hopefully you did.
It's a little shorter of an episode, but yeah, I think it's a lot better. It was a lot more free flowing and smoother. So, yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed it. It's been your boy, KirbyDK10. Peace.
All right. Peace. Bye.